Hello my friends, let's get started. I got a recipe, I got 10 minutes to do it. I'm doing something super special. I just got a bunch of stuff here that I've grabbed out of the cooler, things that I knew would go together, but I have no particular plan. So let's do intuitive, raw food preparation, okay? Let's just get started straight away. I got the cabbages I think is going to be the base for my salad. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it yet, but let's just cut it and see where it goes. Now, should we chop it or should we shred it? Okay, you guys just told me to shred it. Fine, you got it. I'll take that off there. Like I said, I'm just tapping into the field and I'm just going with this. I got 10 minutes to make a gourmet salad. This is what you guys are really digging, is these recipes and stuff. So I'm all over it for you. So let's do this. We got the shredder and we've got cabbage. So I got to cut this up and make it for the size of the food processor. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, cool. Now check it out. Here we go. We'll shred this stuff up. Oh, this is going to be awesome. See, I'm going off you guys right now, believe it or not. The field is going to tell me what needs to be done and how we're going to do this. This is the fun of raw foods. I got to tell you, I've never looked at a recipe book in my life. People think I'm a gourmet raw food chef. I just love it. You want to know what I do? I go to the store, I buy the freshest, best looking stuff, and then I come home and put it together in different ways every single time. Never had the same recipe twice. Okay, looks like we are getting pretty full there. So I gotta bust through this real quick so we can make sure to get her done. Isn't that gorgeous? So you guys can see that, I'm sure, I hope. I tried to do the best I could with the camera here to make sure everything went our way. Okay, and then I think, so we'll do this cabbage, and let's just go along here. Awesome. This cabbage is straight out of the garden, so it is super fresh. And it's really light and delicious. Okay, I'm also going to do, it looks like I found the zucchini. It was just sitting around for the last few days I think, and I'm like, okay, what am I going to do with that zucchini? Well, finally, so I'm just grabbing stuff out of the cooler, right? And this will go nicely in the salad, won't it? Okay, there's that. I've got some cilantro. Let's shred that up as well. How about that? I don't know if this is too much or if she's going to be able to handle it or what. Good to go, good to go. I put these machines to work, huh? Okay, that's cool. Trying to get her down there. Okay, we got it. Nice. A little bit of fiber at the top there. Here's the beauty of my outside kitchen. That's for the crows tomorrow, which will come and visit me. Okay, so cool, that's that. And so that is cabbage, cilantro, zucchini. Pretty big salad here. But the last few nights I try to be, we're going to eat light, and then we're not quite satisfied. So the next step is, what are we going to do here? Well, I've got some corn, so I'm going to add that over the top. And what I did want to share was, I'm not sure I'm going to need that again, but again, here's the, more food for the crows. I wanted to share how I cut corn, and I hope to goodness that you can see what I'm doing on the camera angle, because this is took me a while to get this down, the corn thing. And another benefit of being outside is you can spin the silk off like that. And so I just cut around the edge like that. Real simple to get the corn off the cob. There's a couple other videos up there if you want to search around in my vids. But Yeah, it's just, this is that time of year where there's just so many fresh vegetables, you know. This is the time to do it. To make these gourmet salads that just fill you up, you know, but no fat necessary. Fat, you know, slows down or can slow down oxygen metabolism. So fat is good for me in the fall and winter, a lot more fat when I'm just kind of chugging through the snow. But this time of year, I just don't need it. I get a little thinner, obviously. I'm probably going to put some muscle on in a couple weeks or something like that, but right now, I'm in a real detox phase. Just getting my head straightened out, so we're not going to get into that right now. And then I've got some tomatoes. So what are we going to do with these tomatoes? Why don't we make a sauce to go over the top of the salad? That'll be good, right? This is all just happening intuitively. I had no plan. I got a hot pepper here. I'm going to throw that into the sauce. In this sauce, why don't we put a little bit of lime and orange. Oh, we better put our S-blade in there before we get started here. I know I'm not the most elegant in the kitchen, but I'll tell you what, the food is grubbing every time. Like I said, I just do not have, I don't think I've ever followed a raw food recipe in 9 years in my whole life. Because I don't want to go to the store and shop for a bunch of stuff. I just want to go shop and find the best stuff, and then whatever I've got at home and whatever I'm intuitively into, you know, that's what I want to eat. I just want to use my intuition a lot more. That's the beauty of raw foods. That's more where Dan's coming from, is if you just tap into the highest self and you say, oh, highest self, what do I need today? What do I need in my life right now to move me forward in health? Instead of going by some mentalization of you should eat this many calories, or you shouldn't eat this fat, or you shouldn't do this, or you shouldn't do that, or you should do this, or you should do that. I'm kind of a raw food teacher that's like, you know, tap into yourself. Go in there and find out what do you need right now, because we're all in a different place. And if we go by the intuition, we're going to have that slow and steady, perfect, not, you know, if it's 80% raw food that you need to get to right now, and that's where you can get stabilized, that's what you want to do, you know. I'm always going to promote a 100% raw food diet, you know, as the ideal, I think, at this time, but we have to let the spirit guide us, you know what I'm saying? And that'll take us there gently and easily, instead of some kind of mental construct that says I have to do this, or I have to eat this way, or I have to water fast tomorrow, or I have to juice fast. Slowly just continue to educate yourself and stay inspired, and just remember to fresh food. Yes, just like this. Oh, that pepper didn't even get hit, so I got to nail that again. And this will be our sauce that'll go over the top of the salad. The flies got to get out of here. Isn't that gorgeous? That is cabbage, zucchini, cilantro, and corn. And then I've got a tomato, a mixed garden tomato, fresh out of the garden, and then a whole bunch of little tiny grape tomatoes, and a hot pepper, and lime and orange juice, and I'm going to throw that over the top. And I want to thank you guys for helping me to intuitively put this together. I mean, there was a few ingredients and a bit of, I didn't know that I was going to do this sauce, but I think this all worked out well. So thanks for joining me on this little adventure. I'm going to put this sauce over the top. And of course, you know, you could do anything you want. Start with this. You could do some sea salt if that's what you want to do. You could leave out the hot pepper. You could throw on some avocados or something, or you could have thrown an avocado into that sauce if you're doing fat right now. Thanks for joining me. YouTube only gives me 10 minutes to give the love, so that's what I got, but we got her done. I think that's gorgeous. We're going to have a great dinner. I'm going to watch a spiritual video. I'll be thinking about you tonight in my dreams, and what I can do tomorrow in another hot day, I'm sure, to share the beauty of raw foods, clean eating, detoxification, and clean, healthy, wholesome environments for your mind and your heart. I'm on Facebook. I'd love it if you join me there. Click on it. Peace. Enjoy.